So I decided to do a quick tutorial showing you guys how I do my makeup for this tutorial while promoting Kiki&CoCo lashes, of course. So as we start, we always go in by priming your skin. It's always important to look after your skin, so that is what I'm doing. First is to take care of my face. So once I've creamed and primed my face, I'm gonna go in with brow pencil. So I always like to do my brows first. This is something that I've always done. So I've already done one brow. I am using the brow pencil from Benefit. So this is a 4.5. So this is the brow pencil that I love to use, and I feel like it looks so close to my actual brows. So that's what I'm just doing, filling them in. Once I've done that, I'm going in with the LA Pro Girl eye corrector. I know this is really old and not a lot of people use that, but I still use it. I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it? You know, it does do the work, and I've always seen great result while using this, because my eyes tend to be really pigmented more than anything else, and I just like to go over that. And moving on, I am using NARS, the one and only NARS. I cannot even begin to explain how great this foundation is, especially if you have an oily skin like me. This is a great foundation to use, honestly. I do see how like my makeup tend to last longer when I do use this foundation. And I'm just going in like making sure that I blend in all the areas of my face, skin, neck, so it can match all the other uneven areas of your like my face. That's what I tend to do. So if you are doing your makeup, you know, it's always good to kind of blend in all the areas so you can get an even nice finish. Then I'm going in with the Kiko. So this is a bronzer. Kiko palette is actually a bronzer palette, which I also use for my eyes, my eyelid. Today I decided to do a very soft, natural type of eye finish. I was feeling a bit tired. I didn't really want to do too much with my eyes, so I kind of just wanted something very simple, but still, you know, natural. I wasn't trying to do too much today with my eyelids, so I was just like, okay, let me just do my go-to. So these are like my go-to, like when I am feeling like, okay, I'm not really trying to do too much. So that's what I did. So I just went in and blended it in. Going next, I decided to go in with this liquid eyeliner that I got from Shein. Believe you me, Shein actually does do like good eyeliners, so check them out. Next, I went in with my mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. This is, I think, the I don't know what the lash mascara is called again. I can't remember, but it's really good. But anyway, I went in following it up. I went in with the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. This is like really amazing. I love it because I feel like it lasts really longer and is very creamy, easy to apply. Of course, I started with my cheekbones first, and then I went back in to use it over my forehead. And I always love to kind of like spread it out so it can give me a nice even finish contour. So it just brings dimension back to my face. So that's what I love to do. I just go all the areas of my face, my cheeks, and then working all the way to my jaw lines, jaw bones. I love to just do it there as well, like just so it can look very even, so my makeup can look like, yeah, it is literally my skin. So that's what I've done. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with the curve case made by Mitchell. So I love this. This is so cool because of course you've got the blush side and then you've got the contour side, which is, you can use either one if you like. Sometimes I do use, as you can see, whichever one, like either the contour. Sometimes I go in with that cream contour, the curve case, or I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. But today I decided to just use a cheek blush from Curve Case, which is this color that I'm using. I need to know what the color is, but I love this color, and I get a lot of compliment when I do use this color. I like it because I can always go back over with another blush So now I'm going in with my Too Faced concealer. So I'm just spreading it all around, being generous to all the areas of my face, my nose, my under eyes to get my makeup popping. I always try to not do a color that's a bit too light, because I feel like when you do go back in with, to say your eyes with like translucent powder, I feel like it brightens it anyway. So this is my Kiki&CoCo lashes. Guys, check it out. Look at how cute that is. So again, this is the lash that I decided to wear. So cute. So I'm going in now with my I'm going in with my brush, just to kind of spread the foundation and makeup. Sorry guys if I keep cutting. I am still new to this thing, so I am trying my best to kind of like follow the video as I'm watching it to just describe what I am doing. Now I'm going to just go in again with my Charlotte Tilbury Press Setting Powder. This is the color 2 Medium, and I use this to set my eyes, just to help like my makeup underneath my eyes to not move. This is the first step that I do. Once I am done that, I will show you the following steps. So this is what I do. I set my eyes. Also, I go in underneath my nose, all the areas where I see that my face tend to be more oilier, because you all have like oil T-zone areas. These are like, for me, the places where it goes oily the most. I'm going to go in next with my Kylie. Again, this is like I don't know if it's a blush, but I use it as under my eyes as a setting powder. Again, I go over it once I've done the Charlotte Tilbury, because I love the color. It's not so bright, but it does help my makeup to pop. When I do go back in and use my blushes, like my powder brushes, you can see like a difference. I feel like it just looks so pretty. It just is bringing everything together. So once I've done that, I always tend to go back in with another brush to kind of just really go back and work the rest of the powder to really make sure that it has gone all over my face. And yeah, now I'm moving into my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. So this is like my look. I decided to kind of again do something very simple, not too like you can never go wrong with these. First of all, these liners, Charlotte Tilbury, I feel like when it comes to liners, it's the best because it doesn't move. And here you go. I had my bag next to me because I forgot my lipstick was in my bag. So I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Plumgasm. This is in deep, so this is really cute. And I really wanted to finish it off with, again, Charlotte Tilbury Setting Spray. This is just helps to hydrate my face. So this is what I went in with just before I go back in with my translucent powder to set my face, because I have to set my face twice because I have an oily skin. So again, I'm just going back in the areas where my face tend to get oily the most, which is again my T-zone areas. So I tend to just go back and add the powders in those areas and making sure that it goes everywhere. So yeah, my makeup can last longer. So here I go. I'm feeling myself because I'm almost done. Yes, and now that I'm done, I'm going to go back in. I have let it set for a bit. Go back in and make sure that I just press the powder into my makeup. So then, my makeup can last a bit longer. Once I've done that off camera, I'm coming back again using Revolution eyeshadow. This is just for me to use for the inner corner of my eyes, which I love doing because I feel like it just helps my makeup. It helps elevate my makeup to a different level. Even though I haven't done so much to like my eyes, I feel like this is a kind of a quick way, a trick to kind of get you to look like you've done so much to your eyes when you haven't. So this is like the finished result. So now I'm going back in again with the Benefit. Again, this is the bronzer that I'm using, and I'm going in to use for under my eyes. Again, I think it does help to make my eyes really look like I have done so much to my makeup when I really didn't. That's the trick. Use it underneath your eyes, girls. It always works all the time. So this is a finished result. I'm going in again with the Revolutions matte setting spray. This helps my makeup to set and for it not to move. This is the finished result. Look at the Kiki&CoCo lashes. It is doing everything. Girls, I am loving the finished result because I'm happy I get to go and eat and enjoy the rest of your day. So my day, enjoy the rest of your day, girls, and I hope you check out Kiki&CoCo lashes. This is it. Have an amazing weekend. Take care. Bye.